Season 1, Episode 54. Nakikita po natin after ng ating laban sa Division 5 Promotion Playoff. Ito po. Pinga wins Division 5, Pilipinas Division 5 Assist King of the Year Award. Awarding ceremony na to. Pangasinan Randy Pinga has won the Warmouse Most Assist of the Year Award. Pinga has led the Pilipinas Division 5 in assists this season, providing no fewer than 11 for his teammates. Pinga has led the Division 5 in assists this season, providing no. With Pinga, Rodrigo Alvarez and Patrick Viton all finishing level, Pinga won the award by virtue of having the least playing time of all three players. Okay, so rank number 1 sa Assist Player of the Year, Randy Pinga. Ang number 2, si Rodrigo Alvarez. At number 3 ay si Patrick Viton ng Quezon City. Ito naman sa Assassin of the Year Award. Narcas wins Pilipinas Division 5 Assassin of the Year Award. Quezon City's Tilly Narcas has won the Warmouse Goal Scorer of the Year Award. Narcas has been the top striker in the Pilipinas Division 5 this season, scoring 29 goals. Wow! Narcas finished level with Frederick Fermin but claimed the award by virtue of having the least playing time, while Fajardo Postigo came in third place. Tilly Narcas appearances 34, goals 29, assists 7. Average rating 7.37. Second placer, Frederick Fermin ng Ormoc, 29 goals, 5 assists. Third placer, Fajardo Postigo ng Caloocan, 26 goals, 6 assists. Okay, congratulate natin si Tilly Narcas. Congratulations on winning Warmouse Goal Scorer of the Year. You've worked hard this year. You deserve it. It's been a good year, thanks boss. I'll be going now. I'm sure you'll want me for something else soon. Okay, Manager of the Year. Alquiros claims Pilipinas Division 5 Manager of the Year. Patrick Alquiros has won the Warmouse Manager of the Year for his management of Pangasinan. Antonio Lodbrook of Caloocan was runner-up, and Quezon City's Fernando De Vera completed the top 3. Third place at lang tayo sa Manager of the Year ng Division 5. Okay, Narcas wins Pilipinas Division 5 Rookie of the Year. Okay. Quezon City's Tilly Narcas has won the Warmouse Rookie of the Year award. Fajardo Postigo of Caloocan was the runner-up for the award, while Montox Ariel Aviles completed the top 3. Yan po, dalawa ng award na nakuha ni Narcas sa yearly award. So Warmouse Award winners announced. Okay, the following award winners have been announced today. Warmouse Best Local of the Year, Tilly Narcas. Second, Fajardo Postigo. Third, Gregorio Bedia. Warmouse Golden Player of the Year, Tilly Narcas. Fajardo Postigo second, Gregorio Bedia third. Warmouse Best Import, wala. So ang nakakuha award ni Tilly Narcas ngayong season na to 4 na. Warmouse Best Local of the Year, tsaka Warmouse Golden Player of the Year, tsaka Assassin of the Year, at tsaka Rookie of the Year. Wow. Grabe na ang kanyang resume, no? Quezon City End of Season Awards. Ang fans Player of the Season, Tilly Narcas, 74%. Second, Michael Herrock. Third, Andrew Dizon. Goal of the Season, Patrick Viton ng Bulacan. Young Player of the Season, Tilly Narcas. Ito po, makita natin natin best 11 ng Quezon City. Scattles at Sobrepeña para sa wingback. KJ at Tuta sa central defender. Dizon at Herrock para sa wide midfielder. Matro and Clarino para sa central midfield. At Viton at Narcas para sa ating poachers, strikers. Quezon City 2017-2018 Season Review. Quezon City have been expected to be in the running for a playoff place but performed even better than expected in securing promotion to Wildcats. So, next season, Wildcats na tayo sa Season 2. It was a season of unlikely yet jubilant success for Quezon City boys, who consistently defied the odds from the outset and eventually clinched promotion. The Filipino Football Informer. Okay, Filipino Masters FA Cup, lost in first round laban sa Tawi-Tawi. Talo tayo dyan. Pilipinas Division 5, finished 4th in Division 5. Match of the season, Quezon City laban sa Pangasinan, 4-2. Panalo tayo dyan. Moment to forget, Quezon City laban sa Isabela, 0-2. Average attendance natin 4,350. Total players used 20. Joint 16, highest in Warmouse. Okay, squad dynamics update. Okay, end of season team meeting. I think that now would be a good time to let the players know what you plan to achieve for next season. Okay, hindi tayo mag-expand ng mataas para hindi sila, kasi ano lang tayo promoted lang tayo, so ibang level nito, no? Before you all go away for a well-deserved break, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not planning to replace any of you. You've done brilliantly to get us promoted, so I'm going to give you a chance to get us mid-table finish as well. Or, you've done brilliantly to get us promoted this season, and you all deserve a good break. Hopefully, when you get back, there will be some new faces around here that can help us get a mid-table finish next season, next time around. Okay, yan ang pwede natin. Positive ang response mga players. Nanguna si Carl Harris, that's exactly the kind of ambition I want to see from a manager. We'll secure a mid-table finish this season. Okay, that's exactly the sort of reaction I was after. Very good. End of season confidence review. Job security 57% secure. Mababa yan. Lot more issue season injury report. Injury report natin si Dylan Arcas, 20% nang na-miss niya. Okay, Heroes yearly training. Pre-season start date to be decided. 6 weeks ang gagawin natin dyan, no? Para mahaba-haba yung training natin para sa paghahanda para sa Season 2, para sa Division 4, Pilipinas Division 4. Confirm. Okay. Transfers and contracts advice summary. Gonzalo Abando has been given an automatic 3-year extension on his contract as a result of Quezon City winning promotion to the Wildcats. Abando is fitness coach natin. So, next news, the board plan to build a new stadium. The board have announced plans to build a new stadium and are in the process of searching for suitable sites and possible investors. The main reason behind the decision was that Quezon City boys currently don't have a stadium to play their home matches at. The board have however pointed out this will not be a smooth process, as it will be some time before any plans can be finalized and put into action. Wow, magkakaroon tayo ng bagong stadium. Maganda to, ha? Okay, Quezon City announced relocation completion. The Quezon City board have proudly announced the completion of the club's move to Quezon City Stadium. During a brief ceremony at the new ground, a spokesperson for the board declared that the club anticipated the new stadium to cause a surge in support and interest from the local community. Quezon City Stadium in Quezon City was built in 2018. The old Sitter Stadium, which boasts undersoil heating, has room for 14,793 supporters with the potential to be expanded to a capacity of 29,586. Okay, the Quezon City board have today announced that the club have been granted planning permission to build a new stadium. Meron na tayong planning permission. Construction of Quezon City Stadium will cost around 37 million Mahal, no? The board have secured a loan of 34 million to help finance the stadium project. So may utang tayo ng 34 million ngayon. Additional funding for the project has been secured with a stadium sponsorship deal worth 18.5 million. Okay, cost, ito ang cost. Quezon City 5 new stadium plans costs 37,235,872. Roof, yes. Build start date May 24, 2018. Okay, capacity 14,793. Surface grass. Under soil heating, yes. Build completion date June 24, 2019. So next year pa yan, no? Next year matatapos. New stadiums. Impressive. Okay, Kalinga have offered Quezon City's junior matches as a job analyst. So marami nang naman, ito na naman yung panahon kung saan marami na naman magpipirata sa mga coaches, lalo na sa mga coaches natin at saka sa mga staff natin. So abangan natin kung sino yung aalis, no? Para pwede natin mapalitan kagad. Makahanap tayo ng replacement. Ayan, ang dami, oh. So tignan natin nga ulit yung finances. Uy, wage budget wala pa rin. Sana taasan na ng board tong wage budget natin. So finances 39 million pa rin. Cristiano Ronaldo scoops Golden Boot Award. Ito po yung mga news. Latest news, Quezon City come from behind to win. So, ayan po. Quezon City promoted. Farnor takes Batanes hot seat. Bagong manager ng Batanes. Okay. Full training na si KJL. Scout natin si Real Next Liaron. Nireject na yung offer sa Iligan. Gusto niya mag-stay sa atin, no? Iligan have offered Quezon City's Jera Fernandez a job as a scout. Okay, Quezon City director payment. Due to continued financial success, Quezon City have announced bonus payments totaling 11.75 million will be paid to the club directors. The club's turnover over the past year is approximately 106 million. Okay, Quezon City hit with tax bill. The Quezon City board have announced that the club is facing a tax bill of around 16.25 million over the upcoming financial year, based on the financial records of the past year. The estimate is based on the club's taxable profits over the past year being approximately 54.39 million. Commercial summary. Quezon City's commercial director has reported on the club's commercial activity. Additional kit sponsor, 1-year deal worth 7.5 million. Reviews, 8.75 million. Bumaba yan na. Annual revenue totals, sponsorship 17.52 million. Okay, broadcast revenues 88.43k. Corporate and hospitality wala dahil hindi natin na-own yung stadium natin nakaraan. Next season meron na yan dahil hindi pa pala kasi ginagawa pa rin pala yung stadium natin, no? 2019 na natatapos yung stadium natin, kaya 2019 pa season magkakaroon. Competition prize money 23.56 million. Match day commercial and retail 902k. The total merchandise sales for the season were 1.46 million with non-domestic sales amounting 500k deal. Okay, for this total. Ito po yung merchandise, yung mga damit, yung mga apparels na nabenta. 1.46 million sa abroad, international, non-domestic yan abroad yan. The club sold a total of 5,995 shirts, with the following short names selling particularly well. Okay. Number 1, si Narcas. Tili Narcas, of course. Siyempre, dahil siya yung star player ng team, no? Viton, yan yung mga damit na highest selling na t-shirts na uniform. Borja, newcomers, Borja, third kagad, si Dizon, tsaka si Hero. New scouting budget. You have been allocated a new scouting budget of 639k for the forthcoming season. The board have indicated that they will allow the scouting of players within this continent. The scouting budget will be used to pay for senior, youth packages, and any individual scouting trips outside of your permitted scouting range. You are also able to choose how frequently you want to receive email recommendations. Okay, the scouting center is where you will receive recommendations and report for players. The package owned determines the number of players available to search through, as well as increasing the level of knowledge about them. Okay, player search na natin yung package. Ang package natin, piliin natin ang world para mataas na yung level ng ating tsaka yung sa youth natin, sa world din, para makascout tayo ng matitinding mga players. Yan po, makita natin dito, yung mga packages. World best package available, covers all players in the world. Tapos sa youth package naman yan, senior package yan, ito is youth package. World pa rin, best package available, covers all players in the world. Okay, ang budget nito is 53k per month, no, sa youth. Sa senior, 26.5k per month. The packages owned determine the number of players available to search through, as well as increasing the knowledge level and the player role visibility of players covered. Youth packages cover players age 21 and under. So ang scouting budget natin ay 639k. Ayos, no? Pwede natin i-adjust yan, pero hindi na. Tignan natin ang mangyayari sa mga susunod na kabanata. Uy, ito na, nakita ko na ang wage budget natin. Tignan natin sa news, no? The board have set the initial wage budget. Yan ang hinintay natin for the upcoming season at 1.29 million per month, and the transfer budget at 41.26 million. Okay na to, no? Medyo may chance na tayong magpa-improve ng ating lineup. These values may be altered later based on the agreed setting of the club season's expectations. Ayos. Tignan natin ang finances natin. Currently spending 89,000. Okay. Yan, makikita po natin na meron tayong dalawang bagong players. Yan, 2 signings finalized. Mga batang player to. Para sa pang-backup ng team. We've officially completed the signings of Juan Caviglia and Eder Baja from Club Atletico Sarmiento de Junin and Sulu respectively for a total of 2.83 million. It will be advisable to ask suitable members of the squad if they'd be willing to welcome our new signings to the club to help them settle in successfully. Si Juan Caviglia ay Argentinian player to, no? Ang reason kung bakit ko siya pinapirma ng kontrata ay dahil sa kanyang marking, passing, tackling at sa kanyang overall quickness. Marking niya 11, passing niya 14, tackling is 14, acceleration 14, agility 12, pace 13. Yan po. 19 years old lang siya. At ito naman si Eder Baja na marking niya 12, passing 11, tackling 11, acceleration 14, agility 15, pace 15. I-send on intensive language course natin si Juan Cavilla para matuto siyang mag-Tagalog. Argentinian player yan. Okay, welcome. Part 3, episode 54, part 3. Okay, Iran have rejected the offer from Philippines for a friendly match. South Korea rejected them for a friendly match. Australia rejected the offer from Philippines for a friendly match. A friendly invitations accepted: Jordan, Japan, and China. So, ang Jordan ay sa October 10, Japan naman ay October 16. Hindi pala. Ang Jordan ay sa September 11, Japan October 10, at ang China ay October 16. Meron pang isa, Kuwait at Saudi Arabia. Ang Kuwait ay sa November 20 at ang Saudi Arabia ay sa April 2. Ayan, nakita natin, transfer window opens. Bukas na po ang transfer window. So, ito ang panahon para palakasin ang lineup ng bawat team. Kyrgyzstan have offered Philippines a friendly match at the Stadium IM Dolena, Morosakova on September 5, 2018. Kyrgyzstan 81st. Okay. Kailan to? September 5. Accept natin yan. Kyrgyzstan under 19s, Philippines under 19, accept din natin. Okay, Mark Abonales, Netherlands, accept. Apia, set to sign for Quezon City. Yan, bagong signing na naman to, si Kwesi Apia. Makikita po natin sa kanyang scout natin. Hindi pa masyadong na-scout to, pero ang kanyang acceleration 13 hanggang 17. Agility varies from 13 to 17. Ang pace 12 to 16. Striker siya. Ang finishing niya 11 to 15. So, ito po ang fee. 425k natin siya nabili. Accept natin. Yung Husband Scoops Division 4 Assassin of the Year from mga bagong news. War Dogs windows open, Warheads windows open, War Pigs window opens, War Cats window opens, War Mouse window opens. Quezon City finalized two signings. Yan po ang social feed sa social media. Yan po ang mga bagong kaganapan. Kwesi Apia has agreed the move to Quezon City. Okay, send on intensive language course natin. Si Kwesi Apia ay Ghanaian from Ghana. Yan po ang kanyang complete attributes. Senior siya. Sa kanyang training, tignan natin sa training niya. Striker. Yan sa poacher. Poacher natin siya, no? Additional focus niya dapat ay passing. So, yan po. Fernandez completes Mandawi move. Okay, so kailangan naman natin mag-hire ng panibagong scout dahil si Jerry Fernandez ang scout natin ay kinuha ng Mandawi, napirata ng Mandawi. Ito, Jefferson Veria has agreed terms with Kansas City to be a scout. Scouting meeting. Harold Preciado. Scout natin yan. Keep scouting. David Lee, 26 years old. Midfielder left. Scout din na. Continue scouting. Okay, Jefferson Bedia. Kansas City announced new backup shirt sponsorship deal. We've announced a new 2-year sponsorship deal worth $625K per annum. Ayan po ang sponsor na makikita natin sa likod ng shirt ng...
Pwede pangugas na.
Ayan po ang sponsor na makikita natin sa likod ng t-shirt ng team, pero hindi natin makikita yan dahil maliit ang kanila. Maliit lang naman ito. Ang bawat player pag lalaro sa field. Okay, assign natin si Bedia. Players. Gusto natin agility, pace, marking, passing, tackling. Natin specified natin ang kailangan natin. Puro 12. Ayan po ang pinaka-base. Yung lowest hahanapin niya sa bawat players. Scouting range until finish, ongoing. Age, sagyan natin ng age para maganda. 15 hanggang 25 lang. Start. Okay, here's the latest financial information for your attention. Overall balance is $39,632,000. Profit this month is $18 million. Income this month $74 million. Expenditure $56 million. So as a venue to stay, mga pinipirata yung mga staff natin. Okay, press conference. A press conference could be scheduled at Kansas City. Bongkarsame Filipino Football Chronicle. You sit here alongside your new arrivals. You must feel a sense of excitement and pride on a day like this. I am delighted to be able to welcome them to the club. What impact, if any, will this deal have on the rest of the Kansas City squad? Para kay Apia. I am confident that it will be a massive boost to the whole team. Are you confident that Apia can produce when it matters in the big games? I wouldn't be disappointed if he doesn't, as long as someone else did. Will this deal see you change the tactics you employ? No, but I'm sure it won't take long for Cressy to adapt to how we play the game. As Cavilla is just 19 years old, do you see this more as one for the future? I think that's definitely the case. I am always looking to build for the future. How much research did you and your staff put into this signing, a player who is a relative unknown? We have a process when it comes to scouting and signing players, and the deal for one was no different. Okay, the deal for Apia was a fairly cheap one, but do you see yourself spending in a big future? I have been entrusted with a budget and I have to be responsible with that, so I will always drive a hard bargain. Do you agree that with no large transfer fee involved, there is considerably less pressure on Apia? I don't necessarily believe that a fee dictates what should be expected for a player. You also have Fabian Luis who speaks Spanish. Will he be helping Cavilla to settle at the club? I will certainly be asking Fabian to help out. Do you think it will be a problem that one doesn't speak Tagalog? I have no concern. Football is a universal language and one will get on just fine. Quezon City are requesting a PS5 club. Do you think it's a risk to sign such a well-traveled player? Their losses are gain. I expect him to be a massive success here for a while to come. Do you agree with those who say that the 5-year contract given to Cavilla represents a risk if things don't work out? I don't think there's a risk in this deal. We have a player tied down for his best years. The payments to begin. The Quezon City Board remind you that the club is now required to make a monthly repayments of 350k towards the 34 million bank loan taken out earlier. Okay, may utang tayo sa bangko ng 34 million dahil sa decision ng owner natin na magpagawa ng stadium para sa Quezon City talaga, no? Sariling stadium. So ayan, no, sa pula dito binawas na kagad para sa June, 342,684. Nakita natin yan dito sa ito, original debt na 34 million. Ilang taon to? Tagal to. Until 2028. 10 years. 10 years to pay. Board confidence update. Yan. Mataas. Medyo mataas to. 59%. Pero hindi pa rin. Hindi pa rin katanggap para sa akin. Paulino Alvarentos has agreed terms with Quezon City to be under 23's coach. Accept natin yan. Para magkaroon ng coach mga Quezon City confirm Apia capture. Paulino Barrientos, coach natin. Matro set to sign for Quezon City under 23's coach pa rin yan. Ito ang panahon para palakasin ng mga team natin. Para sa susunod na season sa sa Division 4, hindi na tayo pupunta sa playoffs pa. Kailangan automatic promotion agad. Zamboanga have made an offer. Yan, pinipiratan rin nila natin, staff natin. Kaya dapat may contingency plans tayo. Bawat staff natin na hindi manatili sa Quezon City at makukuha ng ibang team, kailangan meron ng gabay. These days, set to sign for Quezon City. Basa set to sign for Quezon City. Fitness coach. Okay. Okay, Tarlac have made an nag-offer sila sa San Juan, no? Galing sa San Juan. Uy, mataas to, magaling sa Ronald Mebian. 15 ang kanyang acceleration. Base 12-15. Kanyang passing 13-14. Wow. Masali tayo. Makikisaw-saw tayo dyan. Meron na pala tayong offer sa kanya, no? Malabon had made an offer worth of Paulo Borja. Ito, may offer din tayo dito. Tignan natin kung tayo makakakuha sa kanya o sa iba siya. Okay, headlines, Division 1. Niera's named Assassin of the Year of the month. Pagtaman pala yan. Ito, napirata ng Ilocos ng ating isang coach, si Javier Albino. Defending coach natin siya, defenders. Kailangan meron tayong i-hire para dyan. Kapalit din dapat. Para di tayo nauubusan ng coach. Yan ang style natin, no? Defense. Yan. Determination. Yan ang importante dyan. Okay. Yun, mabas. isa na lang. Isenta Yowe. Approach to sign. Approach natin nga para sa coach natin. Suggest terms. Vizcaya, sick season deal. Kansas City out na intentions for Spartacus Plaza. Okay, Spartacus Plaza. Sige, subukan natin. Uy, sign natin siya. Tignan natin kung key player. Okay, interesado siya. Sige, subukan natin kung pipirma siya sa atin, no? Kasi Spartacus Plaza ay isa sa mga wonder kid. Transfer, dito natin ang daming interesado dahil sa wonder kid siya, ang daming interesadong team sa kanya. Yan po ang mga major interest from the clubs. Yan po, ang dami, napakadami. Meron na ba siyang, tingnan natin ang kanyang history. 33, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 player of the match. Okay, milestone, biography. Spartacus Plaza spent his entire diba? Nakapaglaro na rin siya, international debut versus Saudi Arabia. Reports form, tingnan natin na sa Iloilo, no? Ito sa Philippines, wala siya, may 2 appearances, no? Nakapaglaro siya against Chinese Taipei tsaka sa Saudi Arabia. Substitute sa under 23, 8.9 ang rating niya, no? Laban sa Myanmar. Bulacan have made, okay, Pangalabora, masyado marami rin akong gustong maglara sa kanya. Miguel Urilla, ating scout. Sige, crossing, marking, passing, tackling, acceleration, agility, and pace. Kita niyo po yung pattern ko. Laging kailangan may quickness, no? Acceleration, agility, at pacing. Yan ang style ko sa paghahanap ng mga players. Age, kailangan natin mga bata pa. It's between 15 years old hanggang 25. Tapos duration ongoing, para tuloy-tuloy lang siya. Plaza contract talks to commence. Spartacus Plaza. Okay, ito na contract negotiation para kay Spartacus Plaza. Yearly wage rise 10%, promotion wage rise 30%. Okay, pakait tayo dyan dahil wonder kid to. Relegation release clause, sige, dahil di naman malaki ang chance natin hindi ma-relegate. Minimum fee release clause, remove, exclude from negotiation. Ito po, contract extension, i-bind natin siya na matagal sa ating team. Yan, kaya pili natin ang optional contract extension by club tsaka contract extension after promotion. At ang pinaka-importante ay itong minimum fee release clause, para hindi basta siya mapipirata ng mga teams, no? Kahit anong team, 120 million, tataasan natin yan. Pero tapos lalagay natin ito, ilalak natin yan para hindi na siya tatanggalin sa negosasyon. Tataasan natin ang ang wage na hinihingi niya 18k lang, pero gagawin natin yan na 27k. Gagawin natin 30 dahil para talagang ma-persuade natin siya na mag-sign sa atin. Key player, ang playing time, no? Suggest. Okay, agree siya, pero hindi pa sure yan dahil marami pang mga teams ang nangangarap na makuha siya. Gusto natin sa news, lalabas siya dito. Okay, Dominic Radus is delighted to have agreed terms with us. Dominic Radus back up, no? Ayan. So far medyo maganda ang resulta ng mga ito. Ayan, no? Quezon City have finalized terms on a deal to sign Dominic Radus. Okay, Asian Champions League. Ito po, Ceres natalo sa Champions League second round. Ceres natalo sa FC Hiroshima. Ang score nila 2 rounds to no? Ang score ay 3-2. Next, Asian Confederation Cup. So ano nga pala, ang Asian Champions League, ang title holder ay Shangang. Dito naman sa Asian Confederation Cup, ang title holder ay Al-Quwa Al-Jawiya. Dominic Radus. Quezon City profits announced. Quezon City have recorded a profit of 35.5 million for the last financial year, a staggering 33% of their turnover. Due to a successful season, the club was able to rake in a considerable amount of prize money totaling 23.5 million. The announcement also revealed that Quezon City turnover for the period was 107 million. The full details of the accounts will be presented to the shareholders of the AGM next month. Ano ba yung AGM? Hindi ko alam yan. So, the board have postponed the proposed transfer of Aisen Tayo due to staffing limits at the club. Okay, so cancel natin yung transfer niyan. Kasi mahalang ano niya, hinihingi niya. Cabanatuan approach for Jagri Wolf as head of youth development. Ask Wolf to stay. Okay, I get it. I'll let you make your own decision then. Jagri Wolf, mataas ng head of youth natin, no? Mataas yung working with youngsters niya, 20. Papirme natin siya ng bagong kontrata kaya para hindi siya bibirma sa offering your contract. Head of youth 5 years. $4.3, gawin natin siya ng 6K. Existing na 3.1. Okay, 6K. Yan. Parang di siya matempt na lumipat 17. Jagri Wolf has signed a new contract, keeping him at the club until June 30, 2023. Wolf's new contract will see him continue in his role as head of youth development. Borja, Guimaras Paulo Borja has agreed a deal with Zamboanga. So, reject na yung offer natin, so hindi siya nasign sa atin. Paulo Borja, sayang. Mebian accepts Zamboanga. Ronald Mebian din. Ganun din. Zamboanga rin ang pinili niya. Saan ba na ba ang Zamboanga na naglalaro? Division 2. Sa Division 2 pala sa Buwaka. Kaya pala mas mataas na level ng competition. Okay, scouting meeting. Ronald Tuesday. Okay, ito si Ronald Tuesday. Approach, wala siyang kontrata ngayon. Tignan natin kung kaya natin siyang sign. Marami ring interested sa kanya. Tignan natin ang kanyang history. War Pigs 6.91. Ang height niya is 5'7". Assignments. Ito si Jerry Lodbrook, striker 6'2". Ayaw natin yan. Mike Ott, hindi rin maganda yung kanyang discard. Keep history muna natin siya, tapos discard. And this assignment all. Okay, ito si Paulinho. Subukan natin siyang i-sign. Meron siyang minimum fee release cost na 15 million. Meron naman tayong transfer budget na 37 million available, kaya subukan natin siya kasi 17 years old na siya, no? Pero maganda ang kanyang stats. So make an offer. Subukan natin kung ipirma siya sa atin, pero malaking tanong yan, baka hindi dahil for Division 4 lang tayo naglalaro. Keep scouting. Ito pa si Leo Santos, 19 years old. Ayan, subukan din natin yan kung pwede siyang mag-sign sa atin. $34 million. Wow, expensive. 11 million lang, bargainin natin yan. 23 million. From 34 naging 23 million na lang ka na lang. 15 million. 19. Okay, pababa na pababa. 17. 17.75. Okay. Tignan natin kung pipirma siya sa atin kasi Mateus Fernandez. Make an offer. Hindi pwede to, mahal to eh. So keep scouting. Robert Arboleda. Hindi natin na-afford yung mga yan eh. Tignan natin. Hindi natin alam kung magsasign sila sa atin. Acceptable, okay. Si Kaike. Ito. 6'6" na goalkeeper. Ito kung mag-sign siya sa atin. 7.2. David Lee. Ayan natin yan, pero ayan na natin yan. Junior Tavares, 21 years old, left defender. Try natin yan. 7.5, 6.75, bargain na natin yan. 7.5. Okay, subukan natin, no? Knowledge. Vinicius Junior. Ito, subukan din natin to. Ito yung mga na-scout natin dahil world na tayo eh. Bigit. Scouting natin world ang ating allocate. Ito, Matesino 5.5. Make an offer 35 million. Cannot afford, hindi natin ma-afford yan. Robert 2 million. 5 million, 5.5. Baratin natin ito ng 4.6. Acceptable. Okay. Ribamar. Offer lang tayo ng offer. Tignan natin kung sino ang mag-accept. Evander. Hindi natin afford yan.
Oy, alas 7 na.
Hindi natin kaya afford yan.
Ang cellphone nyo.
Hindi natin kaya afford yan dahil 32 million or at least New Pilipinas Division 4 season draws near. The build-up of excitement and optimism ahead of next season is set to increase in just 7 days' time, with the 2018-2019 Pilipinas Division 4 fixtures due to be announced on Wednesday, June 20th. Newly promoted Pangasinan, Caloocan, Quezon City, and Batanes will already be counting down the days to the new season's kickoff on August 16th, Thursday. Fans of recently relegated Basilan, Pasig, Legazpi, and Rizal will meanwhile be readying their maps in preparation for trips to Mandaluyong Stadium, Cotabato Stadium, and Quirino Stadium. Relegated from Pilipinas Division 3, Basilan, Pasig, Legazpi, and Rizal. Promoted from Division 5, Pangasinan, Caloocan, ang team natin Quezon City at Batanes. Ang champion dito sa Division 4 ay Nueva Vizcaya. So, Nueva Vizcaya nasa Division 3 na siya. Start August 16, 2018. Closing May 21, 2019. Batanes finalized league deal. Spartacus Plaza has agreed terms with Aurora. He rejected offers from Guimaras, Quezon City, and Leyte. So, sayang. Spartacus Plaza, center back. Plaza on trial with Aurora. Bakit ang Aurora? Nasaan na ang division ng Aurora? Kaya pala division to ang Aurora. Si Espinosa, ang scout natin, lumipat na sa Kabanatuan. So, kailangan natin mag-hire ng panibagong scout. Andrew Chua. Isama natin yan. World transfer news. Okay, Harry Kane from Tottenham to Manchester United, 140 million ang fee. Okay, World Cup news, 2018 World Cup. Okay, Group A, Russia, Denmark, Senegal, Saudi Arabia. 1 win na sa Russia, 1 loss sa Saudi. Group B, wala pang laro dito. Group C, ganun din. Group D, wala pa rin laro. Argentina, Mexico, Tunisia, Wales. Sa Group D, Colombia, Germany, Japan, and Spain. Group E, Belgium, Cameroon, Honduras, and Portugal. Group F, England, Holland, Morocco, Uruguay. Wala pa laro yan. Group G, France, Ghana, Iran, and Italy. Group H, Brazil, Korea, Switzerland, USA. Ang naglaro pa lang ay Russia laban sa Saudi Arabia. 2-0 ang score. The 2018 World Cup. Okay, contract negotiation para kay Eldemar Miedes. Bigyan natin siya ng salary na 126,000. Pera natin siya ng ganyang kalaking salary. Promotion wage rise. Okay, pero kailangan natin ng binding contract. Yung siguradong makapag-stay siya sa atin. At ang minimum fee release clause natin ay 120 million para kung sakaling may gusto sa kanyang mag-hire hindi basta-basta makukuha. Yan, 143k may offer natin sa kanyang contract. Suggest that's a good offer. I'm very happy with it. Finalize ng Bird, 2-6 Bird. Okay, yan din ang gagawin natin sa kanya. Binding contract. Ang tinatawag natin binding contract ay yung optional contract extension by club. 3 years. Contract extension after promotion, 3 years din. Hindi natin ang ilalak natin yan. That's minimum fee release clause, 120 million. Ayan. Ang wage niya, bigyan natin siya ng wage na parehas kay Eldemar Miedes, 143k. That's a good offer. I'm very happy with it. Finalize. See? Ang bilis, no? Eldemar Miedes has agreed a deal to join the club.
Excuse me.
Okay, ang bilis, no? Eldemar Miedes has agreed a deal to join the club. He is looking forward to join such a reputable club. Head physio Misa Lodbrok has given Eldemar Miedes a clean bill of health after the player cleared his medical without any immediate concerns. Eldemar Miedes will initially join on a youth contract and will remain on that deal until his full contract begins in 2021. The transfer of Eldemar Miedes is set to be completed. The Nagat will be due 190k in compensation if the deal goes ahead. 450k will be deducted from the transfer budget of 37 million. Accept natin. Bird, yan din. Accept din natin yan. Parehas yan. Clean bill of health. Okay, ask Narcas to welcome Miedes. I'm happy to help in any way I can. Okay. Training Miedes complete. Complete wingback. Quickness. Skipper. Yan, may katulong na si Tinarkas. Brian Parks has agreed terms with Quezon City to be under great increase. Okay, part 7. Juventus reached top spot. Juventus have become arguably the most reputable club in football after overtaking Davao in a list published today. At the other end of the scale, many observers believe that Aurora's stature within football has taken a sharp decline over the last 12 months. Quezon City's stature in the game has remained largely intact during the last 12 months. Tignan natin ang world rankings ng mga club. Okay, number 1 Juventus, Serie A. Number 2, mga pangalawa ang Kalinga sa Division 1, Abra, Division 1, Agusan, Aklan, Albay. Yan po ang reputation ng mga club reputation sa world. Yan po, kita natin dito sa taas. World yan. Puro Philippine yan. Matataas ang reputation, rating, tsaka previous reputation rating, mga 5 star yan. Okay. Spartacus Plaza, contract negotiation, bigyan natin siya ng 143 yan. Binding contract. Okay, 3 years. Optional contract extension by club, contract extension after promotion, minimum pay release clause 120 million. So suggest terms. It's a good offer. I'm very happy with it. So yan, bakit chance makuha na rin siya. Plaza set to sign for Quezon City. Accept natin. World Soccer.com's Pilipinas Division 5 review. Pangasinan champion, Division 5 champion, promoted Pangasinan, Caloocan, Quezon City, and Batanes. Biggest overachievers Pangasinan, biggest underachievers Muntinlupa. Best match 2-4. That got 3 goals from Jason Learon, so that's Marinas moving to Pilipinas Division 5 promotion replaces after 4-2 victory over the Groupan. Top goal scorer, Tilly Narcas, Quezon City. Top assist, Randy Pinga, Pangasinan. Highest average rating, Ives Best, Pangasinan. Yan po ang review sa Division 5. Quezon City have been asked if they wish to continue entering a team in the Reserves League next season. Okay, accept. Under 23 League invitation, accept din natin yan. Schedule natin.